With the year coming to a close, 2022 brought us some of the best performances in track and field history. Shelly and Fraser Price and Sharika Jackson dominating the sprints, Noah Lyles' American record in the 200 meters, Sydney McLaughlin's insane 400 meter hurdle world record, Alison Dos Santos' legendary gold medal in the 400 meter hurdles as well. But behind all these top names were some amazing performances by athletes who don't usually get the spotlight or screen time, yet still had high quality seasons. So let's wrap things up by highlighting my top 5 athletes who had outstanding seasons but were probably overlooked in the 2022 season. First off, I have Tia Jones of the United States in the 100 meter hurdles. Now, she's probably not very well known as she was in high school just 4 years ago, won the 2018 U20s, but 2022 was a breakout season for Jones. After entering the year with a personal best of 12.86 seconds, she ran 12.59 seconds in her second competition of 2022, then followed that up with a win in the Poland Continental Tour in June. Another personal best of 12.53 seconds at the New York Grand Prix really boded well for her chances at USA's, but despite making the final at USA's, she finished 8th place there. Though she didn't qualify for the World Championships, she went on to shock the world in the Diamond League, finishing 3rd place at the Poland Diamond League in 12.49 seconds, and then 3rd place at the Lausanne Diamond League in 12.47 seconds. Then 2nd place at the Brussels Diamond League in 12.38 seconds, that time making her number 6 in the world in 2022 and the 3rd fastest American this year. She ended the season with 12.40 seconds, finishing 2nd place at the Zurich Diamond League final. At only 22 years old, if Jones continues on this path, she will almost certainly be at the World Championships next year, challenging for a medal. Next, I have Jereem Richards of Trinidad and Tobago in the 200 meters. Now, Richards is relatively well known already, and he actually already has a bronze medal from the 2017 World Championships. But he definitely fell through the cracks this year because of how stacked the 200 meters on the men's side was in 2022. But Richards started things off indoors, winning the 400 meters at the World Indoor Championships in a personal best time of 45 seconds flat, making him number 12 all time in the event, not even his primary event. Then outdoors, though the 200 meters was of course his focus, he also ran personal bests of 10.16 and 44.79 seconds in the 100 and 400 meters respectively. With a 200 meter personal best of 19.97 seconds entering the 2022 season, Richards was already running 20.06 in May of this year. But the shock came at the Trinidad and Tobago National Championships when he ran 19.83 seconds, a massive personal best and making him a medal threat for the World Championships. Well, at Worlds, despite finishing 5th place and outside the medals in the final, in his semifinal, he actually ran 19.86 seconds, showing his consistency and ability to run with the best. The capstone of his season though was at the Commonwealth Games where Richards won the 200 meter gold medal in another personal best of 19.80 seconds, literally running away from the competition. The men's 200 meters is extremely stacked right now, but Richards has shown that he has the potential to remain in the mix and be a serious medal threat. Into the field, next is Leyanis Pérez-Hernández of Cuba in the women's triple jump. Now, Hernandez is only 20 years old, but had a legendary season this year. She had only jumped 14.53 meters entering the year, but she took off all through 2022. Though she finished 11th place at the World Indoor Championships, she went on to kick off her outdoor season with a personal best of 14.58 meters at the Ibero-American Championships. After 2 other competitions at the Rabat Diamond League and back in Cuba, Hernandez showed up and showed out at the World Championships. In the final, Hernandez jumped 14.70 meters for 4th place in the triple jump final, literally just 2 centimeters away from winning a medal and getting on the podium. Also notable is that she had jumps of 14.54 meters and 14.58 meters in that World Championship competition, showing her consistency and ability to jump very, very high. Ending the season with a jump of 14.53 meters in Italy, Hernandez proved that 2022 was a coming out year for her. Though she is no Yulimar Rojas, no one is right now, right? A jump of 14.7 meters and 4th place at the World Championships, all at the age of 20 years old, this shows that Hernandez will be a mainstay and a serious medal threat in that women's triple jump. Next, I have to talk about Khallifah Rosser from the United States in the 400 meter hurdles. Now, I actually already did a full breakdown of Rosser's amazing 2022 season, so definitely check that video out. But just to highlight a couple things from this year, Rosser entered the 2022 season with a personal best of 48.65 seconds in the 400-meter hurdles. In his second race of the season, he improved that down to 48.26 seconds. He finished second place at the Prefontaine Classic in 48.10 seconds, followed that up with wins at the Poland Continental Tour, the Rabat Diamond League, and really showing some consistency. Then, finished third place at USA's, not only making the World Championship team, but also running a massive personal best of 45.65 seconds. At those World Championships though, he finished 5th place in the final, so just off the podium, but again, he ran 47.88 seconds, getting another sub 48 second run. To end off the season, he ran a string of back-to-back 47-second runs. Personal best of 47.59 at NACAC, 47.68 at the Lausanne Diamond League, 47.88 at the Brussels Diamond League, and finally 47.76 for second place at the Zurich Diamond League. There are of course guys like Rai Benjamin and Trevor Bassett who are ahead of Rosser in the United States right now, but he should definitely not be forgotten. Finally, we have Tamara Clark of the United States in the sprints. Now, similar to Rosser, check out the video I did on Tamara Clark and the amazing performance she had at this year's USA Championships. But after finishing 4th place at the 2021 Olympic trials in the 200 meters, Clark went on a tear in 2022. Starting off with a few windy 100-meter races at the start of the year, she came to the USA Championships and showed out. Personal best of 10.94 and 10.88 in the 100-meter rounds led to a 5th place finish in that 100-meter final. She ended her season running 10.96 seconds at that legendary Monaco Diamond League 100-meter dash. In the 200, again, after a start to the season with a windy 21.72 second run, she came to the USA Championships and ran a personal best of 21.92 seconds for second place and a spot on the World Championship team. Well, at those World Championships, Clark actually took down Dina Asher-Smith and Elaine Thompson-Herah in the semifinals to once again run sub 22 seconds, later finishing 6th place in her first World Championship final. She ended off the season with a 3rd place finish at the Zurich Diamond League. Tamara Clark is very, very young and will almost certainly be a force in the sprints for the years to come, not only in the United States, but around the world. So those are just 5 athletes that might have flown under the radar in the 2022 season. And of course, there are tons and tons of names that I definitely didn't mention. It's very easy to keep track of the best, but it's always great to keep an eye out for the rising talent and some of the underdogs. So go in the comments below and let me know anyone else who you thought kind of flew under the radar and deserved a bit of spotlight for their 2022 season. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and be back again next time. Thanks for watching.